because they're melody notes, you know, so they're not going to have too much warbling and stuff going on. Hey everybody, Corey back for another lesson, and in today's lesson we're going to take a look at some of the concepts that I like to employ with the tremolo picking. Okay, so we're going to start off in the first position. And as I just demonstrated there, I was using all 4 frets on the 6th, the 5th, and the 4th string. A lot of these make sense because we're really just combining a bunch of different scales and flavors. The main ones that I find work best are going to be the flattened 5th, so from the root note. Also the 5th, which is the power chord interval. The 4th is really good. Essentially that's just the blues scale. We can also use the 2nd fret, which is our minor 2nd. And the other frets as well. So we've got 3rd and 4th, that's our major 2nd. It just means 2 frets from the root, and our minor 3rd. The other thing you're going to want to keep under consideration is what kind of picking pattern you want to be using. So if we look at what I just did, we'll count how many I'm doing for each note. So that's 4. So let's say we keep it simple. We might just use the root and the flattened 5th. We'll use the 5th as well, and then we'll throw in the minor 2nd. So if we wanted to add some variation there, we could include the octave. The octave is 2 frets higher from the root, and it's also 2 strings down. It's a beautiful interval. If you've ever listened to Morbid Angel, you'll notice that they tend to do that a lot in their riffs. So they get that kind of... You can just branch out from there. So you stick to your restricted position, so in this case position 1. And you just make sure that you try out all those notes in combination. So let's play something a little bit quicker so we can see how that works. So the other thing we can do here is move that into the next octave. As you can hear there, we get a whole different kind of characteristic from that because we're higher up now. And we can also use the octave in this position. Another thing you could do with this, if you wanted to, you could experiment with this in a Doom context. So you could actually play it slower and get some different sounds that way. So for example, let's look at in the first position here, and I'll just do an improvised Doom riff. turned out sounding pretty nice. And if we do that up higher, we can get a melodic lead guitar effect.